Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Victoria Norgard in the News 2 Alert Center with your December 29th Morning Pulse. Nebraska Governor Jim Pillen announcing a number of appointments to state boards and commissions, which include appointments for several Greater Nebraska residents. North Platte's own Yoko Lawing has been appointed to the Nebraska Humanities Council. Gothenburg's Scott McFeeters has been appointed to the state's ethanol board. Ogallala resident Kathleen Bauer has been appointed to the state's Crime Victims Reparation Board. Fellow Ogallala resident Mark Spurgeon has been appointed to the Nebraska School Financing Review Commission, along with former Nebraska State Senator turned State Treasurer Tom Breezy. Full details can be found on the News 2 app on Roku. Starting in 22 states and the District of Columbia will raise the minimum wages, and Nebraska is one of them. Millions of workers could see bigger paychecks as states update rates that in some places are more than double the federal minimum of $7.25 an hour set in 2009. The highest new rate will be in D.C. at $17.95. Other states looking to increase hourly minimum wage in the new year include neighboring states Colorado and South Dakota, along with Alaska, Arizona, California, Connecticut, Florida, Hawaii, Maine, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, Montana, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, Oregon, Rhode Island, Vermont, Virginia, and Washington. Most increases take effect on January 1st, with the exception of Alaska, Florida, and Oregon being scheduled later in 2026. Ahead of this week's New Year celebrations, the Nebraska Public Service Commission is urging travelers to put safety first. In a press release, the PSC stating that only carriers licensed by the Public Service Commission may provide for higher service in Nebraska. Licensed carriers meet required safety and insurance standards. Unlicensed operations may leave passengers at risk. The PSC reminds Nebraskans, before you book, check the passenger carrier section of the PSC website for a license. When the ball drops in Times Square, it will sparkle red, white, and blue, ushering in 2026 and launching months of events marking the nation's 250th birthday. Patriotic touches at midnight include a second confetti drop and the official launch of America Gives, a national service initiative aiming to make 2026 the largest year of volunteer hours on record. Organizers plan a second ball drop on the 3rd of July, the first non-New Year's ball drop in Times Square in 120 years. Rounding out, here's a look at the 7-day forecast. Pretty chilly today, but it looks like it will warm up as we get closer to those New Year's celebrations. So if you have any outdoor plans like fireworks, hopefully it is warm enough for you to go outside and do that. Once again, thank you for joining us for your December 29th Morning Pulse. I'm Victoria Norgard from the News 2 Alert Center.